I joined up with you guys, I guess it's been about 2 months ago. I got into a Infusionsoft Facebook group after being on help with Infusionsoft online forever. I was super frustrated with it because I am a small business owner in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I was really trying to up my email game. I had previously used Constant Contact, and I was trying to get into automations. If a new client came in, I wanted to be able to follow their path, their journey a little bit better. I put in some, like, I hate Infusionsoft Facebook group message. No, it wasn't, but it was really like, I need help, people. And a client, somebody else in the group recommended Daniel, and so I basically started talking right away and signed up for a little bit of help. And I went through some training with him and his people, and I did the perfect indoctrination campaign, and I'm still been working and learning how to use the functionality. And so recently I did a campaign. My studio is rebranding and moving, and I started a campaign that was to make the announcements. And so I should probably give you a little more feedback. I had, what Daniel told me was a cold list. When I took over the studio, I took over an existing studio 2 years ago, and one of the things that they sold me on is I had like 2,500 emails. And so I was a relatively new entrepreneur, and I thought, oh great, I have 2,500 emails. And in the 2 years after that, I'd gotten another basically 2,500 emails, and I was doing what I was told was the right thing to do, which is, oh, don't email people too much. You're going to lose their emails, and you want to have emails. And so basically it was like, no. You've got to get your people to get to know you. You've got to remind them. You've got to be on top of the mind. You've got to utilize these things. And so I started doing exactly that with the indoctrination campaign. They got several emails. And what happened was it culled out the people that didn't want to hear from me, which is good because they're not going to buy from me. They're not going to come into the studio. And it started getting the people that did want to possibly come to the studio, that were coming to the studio, that had come to the studio and weren't coming anymore. It started re-engaging those people. Fast forward to the email that I sent to Daniel this week, which was, I started a new campaign for the rebranding, and we're making it very social, where people are helping us pick the logo, people are helping us pick the studio names, the names for the 2 practice rooms, and we're going to have people helping to pick colors. I mean, I'm making it very social, very much a community thing. And so I've been sending out an email weekly or bi-weekly, and actually the first week I sent out 3 emails in 1 week, which I'd never done before. And so on Wednesday I sent out an email. It was probably the 8th email in this sequence, and I had a 57% open rate, which was awesome. I've never had an email open rate that great, and I know Infusionsoft often gets like a bad rap about like low open rates. When I first moved over from Constant Contact, I would hover, a good email would get 18% open rate, but it would sometimes be, it was mostly between 14 and 16% open rate. And when I moved over to Infusionsoft, I stayed there. And as I have re-engaged my audience, gotten the email list from cold to warm, my open rates have improved. And with the most recent email that I went out on Wednesday being a 57% open rate. And I thought I would actually share that with you. So 57% open rate. What? Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate everything, and we'll talk soon. Bye.
The best things in life are built by love.